Hey,
Boom.
what up? Zach Scott G, been a fan, Charger fan, that is, since 2005. And we're just going to be recapping the Chargers versus Bengals, the new Bengals team and their quarterback. And I'm here with my guys.
Hey, I'm Kyle. Been a Charger fan probably around the time when Rivers was getting started, 2006. Glad to be here to recap the game that's coming up. Game's coming up 2020.
And what's up, y'all? My name is Carlos. I have been a Chargers fan since I'd say about 2000 during the LT era. Drew Brees is probably when my hardcore Chargers fandom started. Good to be here.
Nice.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Well, the game, what was the final score? 16-13?
16-13.
So what was y'all reaction to that field goal kick?
Man, that was – I didn't expect that. I mean, I don't even know what's going on with that kicker. But, of course it was pretty close that it looked like it was going to be an automatic kick, expected to go in overtime. But, I was like, well, it's a win. It's like –
Yeah. As a Charger fan, all you can think is like, oh, here we go again,
Yeah.
It's the same roller coaster of emotions.
I think some people put in the terms of man, I remember last year the Chargers were the one that missing the field goals. This time it was other teams that are missing the field goals and taking the loss from us. So, I'm glad it's the shoes on the other foot, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, definitely.
Man, I saw some savage comments like I would fake my injury too if I missed that. I was like, dang. It looked like he legit injured himself though, but I don't know. What do y'all think?
He hasn't been deactivated, so I think it was a cramp. That's what they're saying it was. He just got a cramp at the time.
He didn't look that athletic. I mean, he's only a kicker, I know, but I don't know if that has anything to do with it.
Yeah. I'm a little worried about
so
kicker too.
Glad there wasn't really that many fans to actually see that.
Dude.
That's a meltdown.
What's funny is they put cardboard cutouts out in the stands where the field goal is.
Yeah.
So I kind of got a kick out of seeing all the blank Bengals fans right there.
Yeah, even Joe Burrow's parents, right? They were in the stands as well.
Yeah.
Never missed the game, but unfortunately they had to.
Yeah. But how was y'all thought? What was y'all thoughts in the first quarter when it was just punt and punt and punting? It was just a punting fiesta in the first quarter, wasn't it?
Six punts right in the first quarter. It was a punt. Yeah, it's crazy. I think each team put in 1 minute. I think only one. I think in the second time the Bengals had possession, they had 3 minutes. But literally each team just took basically a minute, 2 minutes of time of possession. So it was just man, how much time do they need to feel out? Crazy.
Yeah. I mean, so it was Joe Burrow that scored first, right?
Yeah.
That,
23-yard rushing touchdown.
Yeah, I don't even remember the first quarter. I guess I remember seeing a bunch of Tyrod Taylor's passes that were off.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
He was it seems like Mike Evans had the most receptions. I don't know. He had 9 receptions or.
Oh, you mean Mike Williams?
I mean, damn. Yeah, Mike Williams.
I think is it Hunter?
My bad. I have Mike Evans on my fantasy team, so I've been thinking about him a lot.
He's still killing it in fantasy. Yeah, I think it was Hunter Henry had the most receptions. Could be wrong though. I had the stats up and then I lost them. But the first quarter.
You're right.
Our offense didn't look good at all, but the defense looked devastating. It could be because the Bengals, they were missing a few O-line and it's a rookie quarterback.
I think it was 4th and 2,
yeah.
and then 4th and inches, and they just couldn't convert. First quarter that happened, and again in the second quarter. So it was just not, it was just not like they felt confident. They wanted to kind of see how the offense goes, trying to get that rush in, but it just wasn't enough to get that first down.
You're talking about when Tyrod tried to run it in? When he tried to run it in?
It was kind of both. They were trying to get.
Yeah, seeing him try to run it in, bro.
like within the first half.
And he slipped.
Yeah.
Flipped, and then the 4th and inches. They failed on 2 4th and inches,
Oh man.
which you thought would have been a better, having a mobile quarterback. Those should be easier, but like I said, it's the first game. Everything was really sloppy, especially in the offense, and hopefully
Yeah.
start figuring it out real quick.
You can only hope that whoever his QB coach is, that they're going to be watching the footage like, hey man, you got to be making these throws. You got to be, it's like be more aggressive. He did make some plays. I don't know if you all remember. One of my favorite plays from him was when he was avoiding a sack on the right, and then he stiff armed a player and completed it to a receiver who I don't even name his name. I don't even know his name.
Yeah. That was his highlight of the whole game for sure.
Yeah. But I don't know about y'all, but I kind of want to see more design run plays using Tyrod. I don't know if y'all watched the Patriots game, and I don't know if he can do the same athletic stuff that Cam can. Probably not, but, maybe some fakes. You know how they were in the goal line and maybe they did like a HB dive with Joshua Kelly and he got stopped?Maybe like a fake to him and then Tyrod kind of runs out of the right.
Like a sweep.
Yeah.
Yeah, that could work.
I don't know. I kind of want to see more plays, but
I want to ask you guys, who was your favorite rookie of the game?
Rookie throughout the whole week.
Oh, Joshua Kelly all day.
Kelly.
Man, I don't know what it was, but Eckler had more rushing attempts. He had more yards, but like Kelly was averaging more yards per carry than him and just exploded. He was the one. I mean, Coach Anthony Lynn he told him, didn't he say something that we wouldn't have won without Joshua Kelly?
Yep, he did say that.
He got the only touchdown for the Chargers during that whole game. So
that was the only touchdown. You're right.
The only touchdown the Chargers actually got. The rest were all field goals. So without his touchdown, 5-yard touchdown, they would have lost. I think for me, I mean, it's interesting to see how much Dobbins actually played a role in the Ravens game. Like J.K. Dobbins actually took, it looks like Ingram didn't really get in that.
Audio out.
Yeah.
Kyle. Can't hear you.
Kyle. We can't
hear you. Kyle, we can hear you now, I think.
Say again?
I think we can hear you now.
Okay.
Wait, I think Dirty, you were talking about Charger rookies, right?
Yeah, Charger rookies.
Oh, I think you meant rookies in general. Okay.
You cut out right there.
But you got any favorites?
Oh, mine was Kyle Murray, man. He was stuffing the run. I loved it. I love how good the run defense was.
Wait, Kenneth? You mean Kenneth Murray?
Oh, Kenneth Murray. Dang, my bad.
No, you good.
Dang. Oh my gosh.
What did he stuff the run? I'm trying to.
He had some good tackles.
I don't remember. Man. Okay.
Yeah.
That's good.
I thought he did really well. I'm excited. I'm excited to see him play out. Like I said, the safeties. I don't know. How do you?
I don't remember much from him.
Yeah.
I don't remember him in the game at all.
Yeah, he actually got 4 tackles with 4 assists within the game. That's pretty good.
Yeah, that's not bad actually.
Yeah.
Okay.
Really good.
It sucks that we lost Drew Tranquil.
Yeah. Oh man, that one hurt.
Yeah. He's a starter on the team, I believe, and he's actually good. He's actually decent.
Actually, yeah, within the game he left, he actually had 3 tackles as well, and yeah, it's pretty big to lose another defensive starter on our team.
So, who replaced him? Was it Perriman? Was Perriman like his backup?
That's what I'm thinking.
They're always shifting a lot of players in and out.
They are. I don't know who 59 is, but I feel like maybe I've seen him once or I don't know.
Let me go check the death chart.
Man, Perryman had a pop in the game, didn't he?
Yeah, he got the forced fumble on Mixon. And I remember the announcers are like, Mixon never fumbles. He never fumbles.
Yeah, I remember seeing stats about that all week long because he got signed recently. He signed a new contract recently. In PFF, they be showing stats like, oh, they just re-signed him, never fumbled in 700 snaps or whatever it is, and then boom.
There it is.
That's crazy.
And then you guys were also talking about earlier about the time of possession and how we're gonna need it against the Chiefs.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, actually, got to retouch upon that. Yeah, for me, it's what I'm really worried about is that the time of possession. Like they need to have that time of possession, get that ball away from Mahomes to actually be consistent on offense. They can't necessarily go this many yards and get a turnover on downs. I mean, one of them was getting going 75 yards and getting just a field goal. For me, it's like they need to make.
Uh-oh.
Lost you again.
Lost you.
But I mean, and do you guys know if the Chiefs' run defense is good this year?
I mean,
I know their offense is ridiculous, but I really don't remember how good their defense was.
I just know that they were giving Deshaun Watson a hard time. I don't know about actually, what's his name? Their new running back he used to be on the Cardinals.
David Johnson.
David Johnson. He had a solid game against the Chiefs.
He did.
All right, so I mean, our run game wasn't actually not that bad against.
It was really good.
So, time of possessions wise, if we can get some good runs going, tire him out a little bit, and then keep Mahomes off the field. Who knows? That's like my most optimistic view, But seeing how our offense played, we still have to put up points, and that is the main thing I'm sure the Chargers will be focusing on this week.
Yeah, definitely. What were you saying, Kyle? You cut off again.
Oh, I think for me, like I do want to see more. It's called. It looks like Tyrod Taylor is kind of just getting his rust out. I mean, he went 16-30 in his passes. And for me, it's like I would like them to kind of be able to convert some of those third down, fourth down situations, get the catch in, because I think that's going to really make a difference between being a really great team is, converting those and, kind of finding a mesh of chemistry within the players he has and using those weapons, because I think that's going to be big, because 16-30, that's only what, 50 some, I think 55%, like that's not as much. And I hope to definitely see him kind of find some kind of groove within the offense.
Yeah, definitely. And he does have a lot of weapons to work with.
He does.
So
yeah.
Hopefully he figures it out. He also, he's never really been a starter since I don't know how long.
2 years, 3.
So he doesn't really have that much NFL play under his belt in the last, few years. So it could also be, maybe he's just, like you said, getting that rust out.
Yeah, hopefully.
Good thing he got that win, man, because, Charger fans would have been like,
here we go
start
again.
Herbert train.
Same old.
Yeah.
I mean, this game could have even looked like a preseason game too, right?
It did.
Yeah, true.
Definitely.
Yeah.
But like Tyron said, we'll take it any way we can get it.
Yeah.
Because against the Chiefs, man, I feel like, I don't know if you guys remember last year games or even during the years. Patrick sometimes has a hard time against the Chargers defense. I guess maybe because they're divisional rivals,
Yeah.
But he picks it up towards the end, or he still makes the plays he has to when he has to. But Chargers, man, they're gonna have to play every snap as if it's the fourth down. You know what I mean? They're gonna have to take every snap serious against this team.
Bosa and Ingram are gonna have to get to him, man. They're gonna have to.
Seeing Burrow kind of run away like that, he looked pretty fast, man. I didn't know he was that fast. Kind of worries me because Patrick is a scrambler too,
Yeah.
They'll definitely have some kind of spy on him. At least, I hope so. I feel like you can't leave Patrick Mahomes alone like that to be running.
It's going to be the ultimate test for our defense, man, especially with the Chiefs' new running game.
Yeah. But man, I mean, when you were actually saying that, Zach, about like the whole he comes back, he's like, he's kind of clutch towards the very end. I mean, look at the Texans game; he was clutch since the very beginning. Like I feel like he had a groove since the very beginning of the game. So it's like it's scary when he's on his game in the beginning, and it's scary when he has it at the end. So he's like a dangerous player no matter what. But I just hope in a way too just like he does Burrow. You know what I mean? But 3 sacks was placed in that game, so I'm hoping to definitely, see that disrupt Mahomes a lot, that defensive line.
2 forced fumbles this game, right? It was the interception by Melvin Ingram.
Yeah,
Bruh,
that one
that
was
came
that
in
one was a
clutch.
pretty ugly interception.
Couldn't believe that.
That was a terrible shuffle pass.
I
Yeah,
know, like
He
I was
just
not
handed
expecting
it
him to
off.
do that.
that was like a gift basically.
It
And then,
was.
and then our offense didn't do anything but 3 and out it. Just gave it
Yeah.
right back. Yeah, during the fourth quarter we looked horrible. Even like the defense looked tired out. I think Bosa
Yeah.
wasn't playing that much during the fourth quarter either.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, they did a good job though, keeping him down 13 points for the whole game.
Yeah, for the most part, yeah, the defense, the first 3 quarters were amazing. It's just the fourth quarter, it started looking again like, oh man, they kind of sputtering out. They still, the Bengals still, before melting with that kick, they were driving it down. If they would have had more time, they probably would have scored with that offense. But luckily,
And
time ran out and they missed that field goal.
And
But yeah,
yeah,
I was
our
watching
kicker. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh,
No, go ahead.
Anthony Lynn, had his whole speech after too, and
I saw that.
he was talking about, there's a lot they have to work on. So
Yeah,
they're gonna review all of that. What are you gonna say about the kicker?
the kicker missed one 50-yarder. I
yeah,
think
Charger. No, I believe it's a 43-yarder.
even worse.
Yeah, that was a missed field goal right there, and that came in the third quarter, the beginning of the third quarter, kind of a chance to. I think I think the score was 6-7 at halftime, and then they had a chance to take the lead, and he missed the field goal.
Yeah, that might have left. Who knows what kind of effect that would have had if he made that. Being up 9-7.
Yeah,
If
especially
he had
with
made that.
Yeah.
Especially what?
I think for me, especially since it looked like Burrow was definitely even finding his ways, and he wasn't really getting that much in the air. So anytime you have a chance to kind of put more points and kind of add up on Burrow, I mean any quarterback actually, it would be great, to kind of just build up the lead and keep building that up, So
Yeah. I mean, what do y'all think about Burrow? Like, I feel like he was kind of finding his rhythm towards the end. He kind of looks like a future franchise quarterback for the Bengals,
he actually did pretty good for a rookie. Like he
Yeah.
did pretty good for the beginning. I mean, probably just clean up a few things there. I hope he doesn't become like a Josh Allen and just fumble everywhere, or just make some really terrible plays here and there. But like with a shovel pass. But I mean, I think he's able to kind of think on his feet. I mean, getting that rushing yards. I mean, he got like rushing total for him was he got 46 yards. That's pretty impressive for a rookie. And then I guess in a way to maybe start, connecting with some of the wide receivers out there. AJ Green only had like 51 yards, but I think he could definitely utilize him more. He only had 193 passing yards. So, it looks like he's still trying to build up, trying to figure out this offense. I feel like both quarterbacks are figuring out this offense right now, like their offenses.
Yeah. I think he missed 2 wide open touchdowns though. I don't know if you guys remember. Like,
For Joe Burrow?
yeah, he missed like 2 wide open touchdowns, like that were supposed to be easy, that were on him. So in a way, they were supposed to be up, But
Yeah, this definitely felt more of the Bengals lost it than the Chargers.
yeah, they got chargered by the Chargers. Yeah.
They outchargered the Chargers to
Yeah.
Sunday. I'm okay with that. It's just not against any elite team in the NFL.
What'd y'all think about Eckler? Because I thought they didn't utilize him that much as they should have. I know Joshua Kelly was killing it, But I'm so used to seeing Austin Eckler being used as a receiving back and just making amazing plays too.
That's what I was about to say too. How many receptions did he get? I feel like he barely got.
Actually, Austin Eckler got only one reception for 3 yards.
That's why.
So they didn't really use him at a lot for the receiving end of it.
Like he's dangerous, man. Like I don't know, maybe Tyrod. Hopefully, I don't know. I might be biased because I do have him on my fantasy, but I know the spark that he provides the offense at times. I know Kelly was doing that, but that would our running back core could honestly be like a dangerous, like what I mean, like a dangerous trio because what's his name? Justin Jackson is injured, I believe.
Yeah. Justin Jackson, all right.
And he's good, but I don't know. I just want to see a
we
three-headed monster.
We got Trucker and Joshua Kelly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it looks
I
like
don't know if y'all remember. Go ahead.
I just think they trusted him more at the goal lines, and surprisingly enough, they kept him on the field. I remember that position we were watching. They just kept him on the field to kind of get those goal line stands, and you're like, where's Eckler at? I mean, I'm pretty sure he can, do something as well. But I mean, he was able to get that one touchdown. But yeah, I mean, for me, Eckler still had a decent game. I mean, he had 84 yards, 19 carries, 4.4 yards, on average for his carries. So he did pretty decent. But I just wish they could have definitely used him more.
Yeah. And Keenan Allen, how many receptions did he have?
Keenan Allen had 4 receptions for 37 yards. That doesn't seem like Keenan Allen numbers over the last couple of years.
Man. Huh. So, all right. Well, any last thoughts on this game, or y'all want to maybe have some final thoughts on next week?
I just think for me, just my thoughts are just yeah, as I think I was saying before, it's very sloppy. It looks like they're trying to get their groove on both offense and defense. I was actually pretty impressed with the defense, how much pressure they put on Burrow. Probably clean up a few things here and there on the defensive side. I'm actually really impressed. But with the offensive side, hopefully they can kind of figure out some things of how to get things going. Being able to be consistent of the ball, utilizing those weapons. I think Eckler can be used more in the passing game. They should have used him a little bit more. But overall, I think that they got the win. But, I mean, it's going to definitely be a test for sure, 100% of a test once they actually face the Chiefs next week.
Yeah, I agree. Shout out to the Chargers O-line. I think we had 2 injuries on there, and they still didn't do too bad of a job, considered we're always getting injured in that department. Defense is amazing. I feel like our run offense could possibly be a bright spot where we can take some of that time off for the Chiefs offense not to get out there, and hopefully we can figure out how to get a win on Sunday.
Yeah, man. It's going to be Sunday, right? Just a Sunday afternoon game?
Sunday. Yeah, I believe it's Sunday afternoon.
Wow. Yeah, so hopefully that's basically before the season. I was like, I know how our season's going to go depending on how we do against the Chiefs.
Yeah. Next week's game is going to be Sunday at 4:25 Eastern Time, 1:25 Pacific Standard Time.
Yeah. So I agree with you guys. Luckily, I think everybody realizes on the Chargers team that they have a lot to work on, since that's what Anthony Lynn was saying after the game.
Yeah.
We'll see if Tyrod Taylor lasts the whole season, but once if them L's start coming, then we'll see. I don't know.
Yep. And I don't want to count out the Jack boys either, because we're still pretty deep in the corner department. It's just the safeties, missing Derwin James is gonna hurt, but I feel like they'll still put in work on Sunday. So
yeah.
Do you think you guys think that maybe Tyrod Taylor should actually try to get some more rushing yards or actually take some more chances in there?
Definitely throw in a wildcat offense in there if we need to.
Yeah. It'd be, it would provide a spark to see him doing crazy. How he avoided the sack and then threw it. He stiff armed that guy. Yeah. Imagine him just being more aggressive, maybe I saw him get a first down, I think, maybe once during the game. Him scrambling for it.
Yeah.
So maybe if he, I mean, look how much Cam Newton sparked the Patriots getting a touchdown by rushing twice. So I don't know. Yeah.
2 rushing
hopefully-
touchdowns for Cam Newton, game 1. Yeah, it's against Miami though, but it's still something.
Yeah, but I don't know if Tyrod's that guy. But as far as a guy who like is dangerous on the ground, I know he can be, but I don't know if he. Yeah, I don't know.
Guess we'll find out on Sunday.
Yes, sir.
For sure.
All right, guys.
All right.
Oh,
Yes, sir. And we'll have to. We'll see. We'll see how different our reaction and like if we're happy or sad next Monday.
yeah, for real.
Man, 'cause
Happy.
then, yeah,
I want to see Bosa get like 3 sacks.
me too, man.
2 forced fumbles.
Yeah, I agree with you. I want to see a fight for sure.
Dude, it was so satisfying to see Bosa shove Burrow on the ground after he threw it. I don't know if y'all saw that. I mean,
I remember that.
when he sacked him, it was obviously the sacks are like, like what you want, but like I don't know. Hopefully they beat up Patrick Mahomes.
Yes. That
Yeah.
would be nice.
Yeah. But alrighty, guys.
All right, fellas.
All right,
See you
man.
later.
We'll see you next
Peace.
Victory Monday.
Yep. Next
Okay.
Monday. All right.
All right, peace.
Peace.
Yeah.